All right, Graciela, let's take a look at what you sent me. Hostgator it can be a little bit complicated if you don't keep the numbers straight. The first two emails that you sent me that you received from Hostgator, the first one is for what they call their billing portal, and the second one is for their control panel or CPanel. And you can see here your control panel is described there, and with the first email, it describes your billing portal. There is a difference between the two. I'm going to get into both of them and show you how to sign in. This is the billing portal, and in the billing portal, you use the email address that they assigned as a username. Oops, I like that all. Copy. Paste. And then your password. And by the way, the password, the login name, email address will be different for the billing portal than it is for the control panel. So you'll need to hang on to both of these emails so that you've got those records. Here's the billing portal. We'll enter your password and sign in. And the billing portal is, there's not a whole lot for you to do in here. In fact, there's not a whole lot for you to do in the control panel either. I just wanted you to know how to get in. What we'll do in a minute towards the tail end of this is we'll show you where to go to do the migration piece of it, okay? So now let's get signed into the CPanel. So let's go over here to the CPanel and get the second email you sent me was for the CPanel. And your username for the CPanel you'll see is not your email address. It's the username that you gave yourself. And the password is totally different from the billing password. I don't know why they do that, but they do it. And it can be a little bit confusing sometimes when you're reaching out to them. Sometimes they'll ask for one when they meant the other. And this is the entire control panel. This controls everything that happens on your website. And it is from this control panel that will set up a few things like email and things like that. Won't worry about that today. I just simply wanted you to know where to go, okay, and how to get into them. Now let's go back to the billing portal. And the other thing, in order to know which website or web address you go to, which domain you go to, they sent you the Hostgator billing portal. So here is the link to the billing portal, and they sent you the same thing for the control panel. There's the link to the control panel. Okay. So now let's go back to the billing panel, and what you'll get is it'll start just like this. So what I'll need you to do is go to support, and then once the screen changes, it'll have a request migration. Click on that. And then this is a form that you fill out. Select the Hostgator, the destination account. That would be your account. So that'll all fill in. What we now need is your Bluehost information. Account name, IP host name, control panel URL. I think some of that we have. I think some of that you may have sent me already. But why don't you go through this and see if you can fill it out. The previous hosting company would be Bluehost. The control panel is a CPanel, I believe. Does it have an SSL certificate? I don't think you purchased an SSL certificate. Any additional instructions, your Bluehost username, your Bluehost password. So go ahead and fill that out as best as you can, and if you don't have the information, let me know and I can help you find it. I think it helps you to go through some of these processes yourself, okay? And so once you get all that completed, submit request, you'll receive an email that says the migration has been requested, and once it's completed, you'll receive a second email. If you don't mind, please send both of those to me when you get them. You should get an email immediately that says, okay, the migration process is underway and then in a week or so, you'll get a second one saying the migration process has completed. All right. Hope this isn't too complicated, but I really wanted you to know how to move your way around through this and save this YouTube video for future reference. All right. Thanks.